Welcome to the Big O Show featuring KOKO and
All right,
XERS.
guys and girls, we'll go ahead and get started, I guess. So I don't know, for some silly reason, I decided to let all of you Western Europeans sleep in an hour late today and start at 11. Actually worked out perfectly because I had my Alibaba order came a little while ago, and it would have come during the space. I would have had to take a break, and I don't like doing that. When I start something, I like to go to the end. So anyhow, we will go ahead and get started. I don't know if we are going to be joined by, well, you know who. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I really hope so, because I think that would be cool. All right, let's get started. Everybody, welcome to Big O Show, your family-friendly crypto news, chat, and chill time. Absolutely, absolutely, it is time for the swine. That's me. I am Donnie. You can call me Donnie. You can call me Big O, Oinker, whatever. You know the deal. I just want to be your favorite swine influencer, okay? I know you have many of influencers, but how many swine influencers do you have? Just me. Your tip of the day. Your tip of the day is, remember, if you put your grandma on speed dial, that's what she calls Instagram. Oh, bumps. Oh, I really need a soundtrack. That would be funny. A little laugh track. Anyhow, Instagram. Liddy, how you doing? Instagram. Yeah, when you put your grandma on speed dial. I mean, I hope you have grandma on speed dial, right? I would if mine was still alive. Unfortunately, she died years ago. So anyhow, moving on. Methodical, how you doing? Welcome. Happy to have you. Moving on. We're going to get into our segments today. We have pork chain picks, which is a top 10 list that no one asked for. For Oinks and Giggles, I changed it up a little bit today. For Oinks and Giggles, Oinks and Giggles is our funny crypto news. Okay, I changed up a new format. I'll tell you about it when we get into it. Then we're going to get into the Drift, which is a live coin market cap overview. And why is it live? It live helps out for those who watch the video. You'll see me screen share and things like that. Then we'll get into Snout Out, which is some news stories from X, crypto related. And rounding us out, of course, we have Hog Wild, my favorite segment, where I get to talk about KOKO XERS, a little thing called XPAD, right? I get to talk about that. Of course, we always finish. I know a lot of you are at work, but we always finish with the pen, which is an open chat or shill. If you want to come and shill something, you're welcome. REA, how you doing? I hope I pronounced it right. Welcome. So anyhow, yeah, that is our plan for today. And really, I hope I get interrupted by a visit from Cross, or even G Squared. Would love to see them come in and give some updates. But let's get started. Pork chain picks, the top 10 list no one asked for. Today, I'm going to teach you 10 crypto terms that sound made up. Because they are. 10 crypto terms because they sound made up. Yeah, because they are. They are made up. Number 10, forklift. Do you know what a forklift is? Yeah, it's when a blockchain forks and everyone says it'll lift their bags. Ew, Asura, how you doing? It's when a blockchain lifts and everyone says, I want to lift my bags, but instead it only lifted their hopes, right? All right, number 10. Some people might like this one. Some of you 420 folks. Steak and bake. I remember my days at 420. Wake and bakes used to be fun for me. I'm not that kind of individual anymore. I don't do those types of things. I'm a good boy now. Anyhow, steak and bake. That's when you stake your tokens and then just sit around watching them cook. Like a frozen pizza that never actually gets done. Oh, I know. Number 8, the 8th crypto term that sounds made up, because it is FUD. Fudge ripple. That is fear, uncertainty, and doubt that melts your gains into something gooey. Warning, may stick to your wallet forever. Number 7, coin fusion. When you buy the wrong coin because their ticker symbols look like cousins, right? Samuel, how you doing? Congrats, you are now proud. You're now a proud investor into something no one's ever heard of. Welcome. For those of you just joining, we're doing our top 10 list, top 10 crypto terms that sound made up because they are. Number 6 is gas-tastrophe. Ew. Anybody ever done this? Paid $150 in Ethereum fees to send $12. Huge. Ascani, how you doing? It's like using a limo driver to deliver a burrito. Ooh, I like burritos. I make breakfast burritos all the time. I love them. A little bit of sausage or bacon, just some kind of a meat and some egg and cheese and hot sauce. Oh, it's really good. Anyhow, number 5, Dow nuts. See the wordplay right there? Dow nuts. Anyhow, a decentralized organization where the only thing produced is group chats and donuts if you're lucky. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, moving on. The number 4 crypto term that sounds made up because it is. Polo is here. Hi, Polo. Ibra, how you doing? Number 4 crypto term that sounds made up because it is whale watching. The sport of staring at giant wallets moving millions while you're moving couch cushions for gas money. Looking for that loose change. Where's that loose change? Number 3, the third crypto term that sounds made up because it is cryptobesity. Oh, cryptobesity. When your portfolio is overweight in meme coins, doctor's advice, exercise some sell button. Sell, 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 sell. Number 2, Satoshables. Oh, that one's pretty cool, Satoshables. Those tiny fractions of Bitcoin that make you giggle until you realize they're still worth less than a stick of gum. And the number 1 crypto term that sounds made up because it is mining for compliments. That's when someone tells everyone they're running nodes just to hear, wow, bro, you're so decentralized. And in good fashion, I always throw a bonus in there. Today's bonus term, crypto term that sounds made up because it is a barbecue. Ooh, barbecue. Ooh, I love barbecue. Barbecue. When the bear market roasts your entire portfolio to a nice medium well. I don't like that. Omar, how you doing? Welcome. If I missed it saying hello to anybody, I apologize. It's not on purpose. And there you go, everybody. The top 10 crypto terms that sound made up. Because they are made up. That's right. Hey, if anybody wants to come on up and co-host with me, you're welcome to. I mean, Little Oinker is sort of a bore and a co-host. He doesn't do very much. So if anybody wants to jump on up and co-host with me, that is perfectly fine. All right. And moving on, everybody, moving on. Next segment is for Oinks and Giggles. This is funny crypto news, we also have, as I was hoping, Crossover is in the house. He is in the house. So, Mr. Cross, I'll give you the option. I can continue on with the Big O show until I get to XProject and you can take over, or if you're in a hurry, you can take over now. Your choice, bud.
Good morning, Big Unker. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the options. I mean, you're the host there. I'm kind of available now for the next hour, so just do as the best that suits you.
All right, bud. So I will just go into the funny market news and overview, and we'll get to XProject shortly, and then I'll hand it over to you. How's that?
That sounds perfect. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Everybody, for Oinks and Giggles, I went ahead and changed up the format with it today. I'm going to talk about some headlights, market snapshot, then deep dive the stories, upcoming market movers. Today, there actually really isn't much. Quick fire altcoin roundup, and then also throw in a little beginners corner for some people that may be beginners. Could somebody please go into the Telegram and let everybody know that Cross is in here and will be speaking in a few minutes, and that they should be here I mean, really? I'd like to get 100 people in this space. Right now, we're only sitting at 22. Let's try to get 100 people in here. Guys, girls, please do your best and help us out. I'm going to move on for Oinks and Giggles. So headline highlights. So, all right, here are our top crypto stories of the week. And I went ahead and used AI to do a 7-day look back for a lot of this stuff. So your highlights are Bitcoin blasted past $113, only to slip when a whale offloaded 24,000 BTC. That's a splash so big it could fill my swimming pool twice. Or you could call it a whale of a sale. Ethereum almost hit 40. It actually hit 49.55, setting a record, then pulling back. So it is still chasing that ethereal dream. Trump family dropped a $6.4 billion bombshell, creating a crow treasury in partnership with Crypto.com. You can call it Crow Magnificent. Analysts are buzzing about possible ETFs for Litecoin, Ripple, and Solana. And there's a new player in town called Remitix probably, which is stealing the limelight. Corporate treasuries keep stacking Bitcoin. Nearly 1 million coins are off the market. Scarcity is the new treasure chest. This one doesn't need a map. You know what is cool about scarcity? Pretty soon, KOKO is going to be pretty scarce. You know that? Pretty soon, KOKO is going to be pretty scarce. And that is cool, right? That is just super cool. Sorry, I'm attempting to do something today. I'm going to do the space on a pop-out on my computer here and see how that works, so I can maybe see what all of you people are doing. All right, market snapshot. Today's numbers. This is as of about 2 hours ago. Bitcoin was about just under 113. Ethereum sitting at 45 and a half. Solana leading the pack at the moment, 210, was sitting somewhere around 210. And the commentary is that Bitcoin is struggling above 110, but with whales lurking, it's life surfing among sharks. Ethereum may have cooled off, but it's still ethereally, I get it, ethereally resilient. Meanwhile, Solana is shining at 210. The markets are moving like roller coasters. Buckle up, hands inside the ride, and please no screaming at the support levels. Hey, deep diving some of these stories. The first, it was the whale splashdown. One wallet unloaded 24,000 BTC. That triggered $838 million in forced liquidations. Imagine dominoes falling, but instead of tiles, it was traders' hopes and dreams. Ooh, ouch. Bitcoin fell to 110 and Ethereum 44 before stabilizing. And second was Ethereum's record run. We all watched this over the weekend, right? Fueled by $2.5 billion of ETF inflows in August. ETH soared to nearly 49.55. Corporate treasuries are accumulating it. Smart contract adoption is still red hot. Even after the dip, Ethereum remains the backbone of decentralized finance. Okay, now, I think there is a new Ethereum project up and coming, I think, which focuses on decentralized finance. I don't know. Maybe you guys heard of it. XProject is going to be doing some stuff. Okay. Think of it as the city center in crypto's sprawling economy. Trump's crow move. Trump Media and Crypto.com joined forces to create a $6.4 billion crow treasury. That's 1 billion crow tokens, 200 million in cash, 220 million in warrants. I don't know what warrants is, but you know what? Evidently, ChatGPT does. And a $5 billion credit line. Truth Social will use Crow for rewards and integration. Politics and crypto are now starting to share the same dance floor. So please, as you hop onto the dance floor, watch your toes. Watch your toes. You don't want anyone stepping on them. Fourth was the Bitcoin supply squeeze. Yeah, we've been discussing supply squeeze a lot around our XERS token. But look, when BTC and ETH start getting supply squeeze, oh my goodness, what that's going to do for the rest of this market. Anyhow, over 150 public companies hold nearly 1 million BTC. Exchanges, BTC supplies just dipped under 15%, which is the lowest since 2018. Okay, if this was a kitchen, the cupboards are looking bare. And in crypto, scarcity tends to light the fireworks fuse. ETF hopefuls, Litecoin, XRP, and Solana are in analyst crosshairs for future ETF approvals. But the real surprise is Remitix. It bridges crypto to banks in over 30 countries. Anybody heard of Remitix? Thumbs up if you've heard of Remitix. Remitix. I actually didn't till I was putting this together. Anyhow, it's a rare case where speculation meets actual utility. It's like finding a golden ticket inside your Willy Wonka digital bar. Quick fire altcoin roundup. This is a lightning round, okay? Lightning round. 5 coins outside the big 3 making waves this week. Are we ready? Are we ready? Come on, thumbs up, thumbs up. Interact with me here. Are you ready? Give me a heart. Give me a something. Let's go. XRP. It is winning friends in global payments and shrugging off regulatory worries. Banks love it because it's exactly what they need. Litecoin. Retail traders are returning and futures markets are hinting at rebounds. Think of it as lightning in a bottle. Oh, these puns, these puns. Remitix, not just hype, real utility. It enables crypto to bank transfers across 30 plus countries. Wallet beta arrives this quarter. Remitix is sending value like a boss. Kronos, CRO, pump between 28 to 48% on the Trump-related buzz. Yeah, expect some turbulence moving forward, please, ladies and gentlemen. Fasten your seatbelts. Prediction market tokens. Projects like Polymarket are gaining institutional attention. In short, betting on knowledge is becoming a serious business. Wow. Degens will degen anything, I'm telling you. This is like a crystal ball being tokenized. I mean, for real, dude. All right. And Beginner's Corner, I do want to welcome new listeners. Those of you that are new to crypto, anybody new to crypto, anybody watching this video on YouTube that are new to crypto, I want to just take a moment and briefly explain to you what is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like digital money. You can send it online like you send an email, but instead of a text, it has value. It lives on something called a blockchain. Okay, a blockchain is a chain of blocks. The blocks is simply information. What is inside the blocks is information. It's like a public notebook that everybody can see. When you send Bitcoin, computers all around the world check the math. They check it, make sure it's good. Once they all agree that it's valid, then they write it into the notebook forever. There's not a bank, a government, or a single person who can control it. Think of it as community money, powered by code, stored in a notebook that never runs out of pages. And in closing, I would love to give you some smiles closing for Oinks and Giggles. Why did the Bitcoin cross the road? To get to the block side. Oh, crypto markets are like onions. They have layers, and sometimes they make you cry. Oh, and my favorite, don't chase pumps. You'll end up with sore calves. All right, there you go, everybody. That's it for the, what do we call this thing? Oinks and Giggles. New format. I made it, I created it to be a little longer. That way we can, anyhow, I wanted it to be a little longer and have a little more information and a little more of your dad jokes and stuff like that in there. Don't forget, guys and girls, please share the space. We got 29 in the space. I want 100 before Cross speaks. Please help us out, help us out, help us out. All right. Oinkers etiquette. The etiquette for this space, remember, this is a family-friendly space. If you come on up and speak, please leave the colorful language outside. This is loaded with dad puns, okay? A lot of dad jokes and stuff like that. Why? Because it's family-friendly, okay? If one of your 5, 6, 7-year-old children walk by and hear what we're saying, I don't want to blush, okay? I want it to be family friendly. So that's why our jokes are easy to understand, okay? And yes, cool pig themed segments. I enjoy emojis. You know I need those emojis, okay? And I need, the more emojis you get, the more fired up I get. Okay, respect each other's opinions, please. We all have one. And just like our rear ends, nobody wants to hear it, right? Except we do. Not your rear end, anyhow. You're welcome to come here and share your opinion. And NFA, not financial advice. Nothing I do or say is financial advice unless I actually say, hey, this might be good financial advice. Because I am quite uneducated in this space. Make sure you share the space. If you do not have a koala or a KOKO or an XERS PFP, I will assume you already share the space. And if you have questions, please. Every week I get people who like to send me private messages with questions to ask Cross or to ask anybody else. I don't get to see them. I don't see them, guys and girls. Please just go ahead, ask your question in one of the telegrams, either KOKO or XERS at there. That way, even if I don't see it, somebody else might see it. Okay, so please go ahead and get that at there. Moving on, let's do our live overview of the market. Okay, first thing we want to take a look at is BTC dominance. BTC's still dropping a little bit. 57.5. It paused. ETH is sitting at 14%. So we like to see ETH rise. We like to see BTC dominance drop. Whatever ETH did, Ethereum, what they did about their gas fees, it seems to have worked so far because your GUI is sitting at 0.26 right now. I think the most I've seen it, even when ETH was hitting all-time high, I think the most I've seen it was like 2 or 3. And that is cool. Hopefully our days of spending $100, $200, and $1,000 gas fee is gone. Fear greed, somewhat neutral, sitting at 45. Okay. Now if we can just go ahead, take a look at my watch list. BTC is sitting fairly flat, just like it was last week, fairly flat. Your 1 hour, your 24 hour, your 7 day, actually up 2% on the 24 hour, which is cool. Ethereum, 1 hour, 24 hour, fairly flat, up 7% on the 7 day. XRP, fairly flat, up 3% on the 7 day. Solana rocking and rolling up 2% on the 1 hour, 6.5% on 24 hour, 15% on your 7 day. Look, and you know what? This to me, looking at this, it's indicative, okay, of meme season. That's what it looks like to me, is that memes are going to start rolling. Anyhow, remember, NFA, I don't know a thing. I'm just guessing here. Stellar, fairly flat. Avalanche is doing okay on the 7 day, up 7%. Hedera, fairly flat. Shiba Inu, again, flat. Polymatic, flat. Terra Classic, flat. Osmosis, up 3%. So, you're looking... To me, what all of this is saying is that we are in an accumulation phase right now. Okay, understand. I am not. I am not educated here, but it looks like this is an accumulation phase for everybody. So, what do you do in an accumulation phase? You accumulate. You don't sell. All right, moving on, everybody. I'm just going to top off some news stories from X, and then we're going to hand it over to Cross. So you have maybe 10 minutes, roughly, before Cross gets up here and speaks. Please, 100 in the chat. Please go ahead and share. Okay. I don't know if anybody went into the Telegram, but please make sure you let everybody know Cross is going to speak. Please. All right. Coming up. News stories from X. All right, so we're going to start. Key events this week. Fed has been speaking all week a little bit. NVIDIA earnings came out. Man, that looked really good. Today, GDP for second estimate for Q2 comes out today. And also today, the initial jobless claims will come out. And tomorrow, we have year-over-year, month-over-month core PCE price index. That information brought to us from Crypto Rover at Rover CRC. Coming up next, Ash Crypto Real says altcoins are now the most oversold ever. Good news for us, right? Good news for us to release something. This perfect timing. So he says that this feels like a generational opportunity. I agree with you, Ash Crypto. Andras Novel John. Okay, I apologize, Andraz, if I pronounce that right. But Andraz at ANDRAZZ says, Mom, why are we so poor? Because Daddy decided to take screenshots instead of profits. Oh, Andraz, do you know how accurate that is? Okay, let me give you an NFA FA. Okay, non-financial advice right here. If you feel like taking a screenshot, you should be taking your profits. Does that make sense? If you think, oh, now's a good time to take a screenshot, no, now's a good time to take a profit, okay? Man, I am the round trip king. And I'm trying to break that. And this is one of the rules that I'm going to use, is if I feel like taking a screenshot, I'm going to take a profit. Make sense? Anyhow, thank you, Andras, for that. Very good advice. Moving on, guys and girls, if we can. There we go. Coin Bureau at Coin Bureau says, this is from today, actually, just about an hour ago. Mark Moss says 300 trillion could flow into Bitcoin. That's more than the GDP of the entire world at 113.8 trillion. Do you think this is bullish or too bold? Now, I do want to give you a little insight into who Mark Moss was. I had to look this up. Okay, Mark Moss is a tech entrepreneur, VC investor, and financial educator specializing in Bitcoin, macroeconomics, and emerging technologies like AI and Web3. So he seems to think that this is 300 trillion is coming into Bitcoin. I mean, what's that going to do for your bags, right? Oh my goodness. Moving on. At Coin Bureau says $131 billion wisdom tree analyst says the bull market is still intact. Jeremy Siegel predicts the market could rise another 5 to 10% and says Fed rates should drop into the low threes. We agree. Let's drop them Fed rates. Also at Coin Bureau, Japan's financial agency proposes a tax reform that will treat crypto like stocks. So Japan's FSA wants to reclassify crypto-like stocks, cutting the crypto tax from 56 down to 20%. A flat rate, just like stocks. Investors keep more, the market gets stronger. That's the type of news we like to see. Governments going ahead and helping their citizens hold more crypto. All right, and I'm also adding in today some Coin Bureau insider information. They say Google Cloud is developing its own blockchain for payments instead of a private testnet. Okay, so Google is going to develop its own blockchain. This adoption thing is getting real, guys, girls. This adoption thing is getting real. Also, Coin Bureau says NASDAQ-listed Kindly MD plans a $5 billion equity offering for Bitcoin Treasury. Canary proposes first political meme coin ETF for Trump token in a bold SEC filing. Okay, look here, a meme coin ETF. Wow. Bitwise files for Chainlink ETF with in-kind creation and redemption. Got it. Moving on, at CoinMarketCap says Bitcoin Treasury. Public companies now hold nearly 1 million BTC. We talked about this, right? But CoinMarketCap also says our new Bitcoin Treasury's dashboard tracks who's buying, where they're based, and how much they control. Do what you want with that information, but it's there for you. New tab in CoinMarketCap. Cointelegraph says MetaMask has integrated .sol domains, allowing users to send, receive, and use Solana with simple nicknames. Good stuff right there. Cointelegraph says Play Solana confirms October 6th shipping date for PSG-1. The first gaming console with a native Solana wallet. I don't know. That happens to also be my birthday. Maybe I need to get it. Maybe I need to get one of those. Cointelegraph says MasterCard and Circle expand partnership to enable USDC, Euro RC settlements across Eastern Europe, Middle East, and Asia. Crypto Tips, Real says when ETH dips, alts dip harder, sometimes up to 20 to 30%. Survive these dips since they mean nothing in a full-blown alt season. If you have conviction and you're holding a solid play, don't lose that conviction out of panic. Yeah, we've been saying that with KOKO and XERS for how long? Let's see. President Trump is ready for the legal fight against Federal Board of Governors Lisa Cook, according to the Patriot Oasis. Watcher Guru says that EU proposes removing all tariffs on U.S. industrial goods to beat President Trump's demands. U.S. government to begin publishing economic data on blockchain. Man, this stuff is getting real, isn't it? This stuff is getting real. All right, guys and girls. That is all I have for that. So now we move on to Hog Wild. Hog Wild. This is where we get to discuss XProject, KOKO XERS, XPAD. And I just want to welcome everybody that I didn't get to welcome before. Happy to have you here. And this is the Big O Show featuring XProject. I mean, that is really all I feature is XProject. I do want to say a couple things before I hand it over to Cross. Anyhow, I do want to thank Andras for those videos, man. Those things are awesome. If you like those videos from Andras, make sure you give him a thumbs up. Make sure you share them. I also want to continue Killian, Neoron, BB, AGM, others. Man, you are completely killing it. We are still trending on Shield. I mean, this is we only have like 5 or 6 people that are continuously doing this, and we're still trending on Shield. Guys, imagine if everybody can get involved. Come on, man. Come on, let's get it up. We have 26 Koala PFPs that are admin in Telegram. 26. 26. That's 26 people can do raids. We should be able with 26 people to have raids 24/7. We should be able to. And not only that, we should be able to get 1 VC a day, even if it's in your native language. It doesn't have to be in English. Do it in your native language and invite people. You don't even have to speak. Play music. Play music. That's it. That's it. Xers, you know what? I'm going to shut my mouth now. Cross, how you doing, bud? Good morning.
Brother, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Again, good day. It was cool to listen to you, man.
Well, thank you, sir.
I don't always have the chance. Yeah, I don't always have the chance to listen, but yeah, I like the dates on the market, the parallels you're making between several projects. Yeah, I want to start with Crow. You mentioned it, and I saw that Andras also mentioned it in a tweet like 5 hours ago. I saw it. And Crow, for me, it's a special story because I bought Crow maybe like, when was it launched? Like 3 years ago? Don't remember. I don't know. At the beginning, you know, it was a lot of hype. It was the last bull run and all. And I bought it kind of high, and but I like scalped it. So I was trading, and I made a few profits on it, and then moved on. And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure whether this is going, but I will follow. And then later on, I had to use the Kronos application, the exchange with the app, to cash out. They have a lot of services, bank account. You know, you can have a car. So it was cool to have them, and you have some benefits when you stake your crows. Okay. So like maybe 2 years ago, yeah, Crow was very down. Like, was it like 5 cents? So I don't know, something like that. It was like at the bottom, right? And I decided to buy a lot and to stake them, so I can have all those rewards. I mean, the Crow rewards, the staking. Even if I didn't really believe in it, you know, but I was like, yeah, why not? You know, it's like diversification, and also it really gives me access to some special features on the debit card, the Visa card. So I was, it was pretty cool. And what a surprise! After 2 years of having like almost a dead chart, a flat chart, you know, that reminds me of KOKO right now, like not really moving, like plus 2%, -2, +5, -5. You know what I'm saying? And boom, suddenly big pump. So there are reasons, of course, behind this, and you have mentioned them. You explained how institutions are investing, and we see the effect. So morality here is when you are on something serious, a serious project, you know, something where the team is working, when they have a vision, whether there is competition or not, holding, when you buy the bottom and holding is a good thing to do, you know, because this is the special effect that I really like in crypto. Happened to me several times. Solana, for example, I bought a lot of Solana around $12. Been holding a lot, you know, until time high. And when you see that, wow. But what is important is, like you said, to be able to take profits, because just watching charts, watching or making screenshot, whatever, won't pay the bills, And it's about finding the right balance between what you invest and what you use, how much profit you take, what you use for your living and for your financial strategy. I think it's very important. So what's going on in the world? That's a good question. The last days, we saw a lot of people started to FUD Bitcoin and all, and the market say that's it, it's over now, only down. And as soon as people start to say this and start to FUD, well, there is a reaction on the market, because I think people need to zoom out and understand what's going on. It's the all-time high for Bitcoin is way higher during the years, of course. Well, now the good question is for 2025 and 26, what's going to happen? Well, guys, here's my vision, and like you said, it's not a financial advice, it's just my guessing, right? And I have no idea whether I'm right or wrong. So my vision is that we are still in the bull run, and the bull run is not over, way not. I expect a new all-time high on a lot of coins, even Bitcoin. But what's important is the alt season, and we can see that Bitcoin going down. We saw Ethereum going crazy. It made like 3x. It was like 1,500, almost $5,000. Solana going back nicely, and on the others, even if I don't really follow, XRP also. So I believe we are entering that phase right now. I saw another analysis on the trenches on Solana volume, and we can see that I'm not sure if the trenches are dying, but they're pretty dead right now at this point. The volume is absolutely low comparing to what it was last year, and there are so many reasons for that. One of you heard the kids, I believe. I'm a bit sorry for that. There are many reasons for that. The main reason, of course, was the manipulation. A lot of people were early when it pumped. People, got wrecked, especially on those Trump, Melania, and all of this shit. But not only that. The thing is that people really lack education and are too greedy, to understand that, yeah, this is a game that's manipulated, and if you are lucky enough to be in profits, yeah, you should take them and maybe move away or do something else. But what happened is that a lot of people get desperate, they lost too much. So we entered a new phase of correction. Sorry, do you hear me, guys?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, do you hear me?
Sorry, I was my Teams stopped working, so I had to restart Teams, and you went away at the same time. We can hear you. Go ahead,
bud. Okay, yeah, I had a phone call right now. It was one of our investors. I was supposed to have a call. I tell him, yeah, call me back in a minute. Scarcity of the cross, like you were mentioning scarcity of the product, you were mentioning scarcity of tokens, Big Unker.
Yep.
That's funny. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that the alt season is here, definitely. People now, what they're looking for are real projects. They are done. Look at all the memes. No one is moving. I saw a lot of memes launching, but on whatever chain, Ethereum or Solana, whatever. Nothing is moving. Even the Pepe Dev launched a token. He couldn't move, man. I don't know if you guys saw it. The man has money. The whole people around him have money, But it's not only about putting money to a chart. It's about getting traction, being attractive and having traders. And this is lacking right now. It's not happening, because of this round of observation. Where are we? What are we doing? What's the next move? What should we do? That's what people are thinking now. Well, what they will come is something that makes sense. To me, two things make sense in the crypto space. We can say three, but let's keep two. Number one is having a business model, having a token that is creating value. So we are talking about the utilities project. They are answering a need. They are generating money, and they are using that money. Yes, baby. Well, just a second. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, maman? Yeah. Sorry, just take your glasses. Take your glasses. Okay. So this is number one. Number two is meme coins with community, real community. So that's what we have also, even though We are not exactly like we were. I mean, I like you being positive, being anchor, and I am too. And you're right. We are still very active, trending on some the Shill bot and stuff like that. We've seen X. I mean, we've been better, but considering the situation and I would say that the motivation, the energy. I mean, it's very low now because we are the very bottom chart, not moving up. So even though the circumstances are not very sexy, people are still shilling, and that's great. And you mentioned Andreas, BP, Blighter. I mean, all these guys that are doing great stuff. That's a good sign also for our community. People can see it. So we are there, and the great thing is that our project is both utility and community. Well, the third thing I wanted to add is to have a safe team, have a safe dev. That's of course number one, but that's what we have. So we have everything. And well, guys, this is time. I think this is time. So let's update on XERS. Took some times on the last oh sorry, my kids are really doing a big mess around me now. I'm sorry, guys, just a second, let me close the door. There you go.
Guys, remember, he just said this is time, listen up. Listen up.
Yeah, that's the key word, absolutely. So basically last week, like Saturday, like Jamboy, not Game Boy, Jamboy was ready to launch, and he said, okay, we're good, we're ready, let's go, blah blah blah. And I said, nah, not yet. So I need to continue to make some other tests. What took us time was generating all the contracts, for the swap, to buy the access, to stake them, Solana, because you have to bridge. And so yeah, this took us a little time, and for me it was compulsory to launch once we have all of this ready and set. Because it's like someone GM yesterday told me, yeah, I sent by mistake to the staking contract, not through the protocol, just sent by mistake. What can I do? What can you do something for me? No, I cannot. Unfortunately, I cannot, because all our contracts are renounced. So that's what I'm saying. We are in a trustless space. Not only space, but the world is trustless, I believe. So what we want is to have tools that nobody can hack them, nobody can touch them, not even the dev. That's number one key. So same thing for KOKO, for X's protocol for XPAD. We need something that nobody can touch, contract, renounce, automatic. I die tomorrow, doesn't change anything. The money will continue to flow, you know what I mean? That's what we are building. So that was for me very important. It took us for some time. Today we have another meeting with the dev team. We are Thursday. I have to finish myself reviewing the new XERS website. So because we've been working on that also. I remember some people say, yeah, Cross is not doing anything. It's just come on the chat saying good morning and that's it. Yeah, of course, because I'm busy, motherfucker. Oh, sorry, I don't have to say words like that.
Thank you.
Because I'm, no, because
you're excited. I understand. You're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. Very, very, very excited. I believe we have gold in our hands, really. This is like a diamond. So we've been working on the new website. So, we are going to update all our socials, also use our new XProject account on X, which has the blue mark now. And we will have the golden now, because since we have the blue, we can go to the golden. We have the company behind. So that's a great achievement for me to be able to provide. They are fighting a lot today, this morning. So for me, it's a great achievement. Yeah, mon bébé, viens. Je suis Kayla. What do you want? Yeah, sorry guys. Telephone, telephone. Celui-là. Okay. You see, I'm doing the police now, and nobody's happy. It's the story of my life. Oh, no. Sorry. So, what was I saying? It just, broke my mind. I was talking about, the fact that everything is renounced, everything is fine. Yeah. Today we have another meeting. That's what I was saying. Today we have another meeting with the whole team, and so we will decide the launch day. So basically we're ready, and now the market is good, so might be a good time. I'm not maybe today, but I know Jamboy is moving his stuff also from his home. So what I want is to make an epic launch in live, him and me, everybody, and we go live. So the first thing, the second thing is okay. The crow crossover token you guys made. So some people asked about it, and we have answered. So I repeat again, it's important. So everybody get airdrop 1-1. If, either you bought 3% or 1% or 0-1, it's the same thing. You receive exactly what you bought. We put back the liquidity, and that crow token can leave if you guys want to. My focus is going to be on the token we will launch as an example. The one I want to be visible, trending everywhere, so people recognize the DEF1 ending contract. And I see someone in the chat right now already has this as a name.
Yes.
DeFi. Yeah, with the koala. I mean, there you go. That's exactly the spirit, that's who we are. We are DeFi. And so for this, guys, this is something you should be very excited about, because the number of people, and I'm talking about chats, I'm not talking about anybody. I'm talking about people that have knowledge, have money, have network, and are good people. A lot of them DM me the last days, last weeks, about this token. They say, hey, well, two things. We want to launch a token. Can we launch on XPAD? Number one. And number two, you are going to launch something in XPAD. I want to be part of it early. And there are so many big guys. All those guys that I worked with in the past, I know. And the thing is, people will just buy. It's like we do it together, very transparent. And everybody buys and work. And I will push it myself with friends. So we have it going trending on Dex Tools, on Dex Screener. We will do the whole process, coin market cap, whatever. I believe several millions. This coin will make several millions. I don't know exactly how much, but I think it can do very, very well, especially with you having the floor. Because what I want to make sure is that you guys, the OGs, you have the contract first. I mean, you will see it on XPAD, right? So that's why it's cool to not have that much eyes at the moment, because less people, the more possibility for you to ape big very early for very low money, So that's the key. That's the thing we want to do. So what I want is you guys make money out of it. Everybody makes money. It's visible. Then it leaves. It doesn't leave. I don't care. I'm not going to spend time or energy. I just want it to pump hard, be visible, and of course it will have a life interesting if the meme we choose is good. It might have a good life. I don't know, but that's not my concern. My concern is to make it pump, make it visible, make you guys all make money. So you are happy, first of all. And second over, you can buy more KOKO and XERS, because that's, I believe, the key now, is to make sure we accumulate as much as possible. Yesterday we saw someone sold 8K on the chart, 1.7 something ETH. Well, didn't hurt as much, So the story of that wallet, by the way, if you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have been watching around it and like asking yourself. So I got the answer from Ivo. It was his wallet that got hacked, like 1.5 years ago, something like that. I don't know if you guys remember. And surprisingly, the person that hacked decided to sell yesterday. Very confusing, but I mean, that's not really what happens in general, but that's the story, because we have the story of our conversation, and that makes total sense. And anyway, at the end, don't really care, because it's cool to have, if this wallet belongs to someone that is not long-term with us, it's cool to have him leave now at that market cap. But the great news is that our liquidity ratio to market cap is so good that even a big sell like that doesn't really hurt us. We were like 2.8, we went to 2.5. Like I told you, the difference is like 3 or 4x between KOKO and XERS, on buys and sells. So that's what we want to see from a serious project, from utility project. And people decided to buy back slowly, $100 here, $30 there, $300 there, and and the chart is green again. And that's perfect. And all this without me buying, without all my friends buying, without all the protocols from the XPAD. So I don't know how to say how bullish it is. This is very, very bullish. This is very comforting. I feel very happy about all the process. One of our top investor on KOKO, that brought a lot of whales. Remember, he bought on Xers. He's pretty happy. He's seeing very solid, and he's like, "Let's go. I'm ready. Tell me when to push. Tell me when to push. When we go up, I'm going to bring a lot of buyers again, and we pump that chart. And I said, yeah, this will come. Don't worry, take your time. For now, let me prepare, the launch, all the fundamentals, because we don't have many opportunities. I mean, we have one chance, to do it properly. So that's why I'm really taking my time. I'm not rushing anything. I don't want to come with half a product, half thing. No. I want something perfect from my point of view.
Amen.
And generally speaking, when something is perfect from my point of view, it's pretty solid. I don't want to, that's the reality I see. That's the reality I see from my 46 years of experience. So that's the focus. Today we make the last meeting. We decide when we go live. Like I told you, Jambo is moving from his house to tomorrow. So I'm not gonna choose tomorrow or the day after, because I want him to be relaxed, not into his moving stuff packages. So maybe Sunday will be the day. I will let you know, guys. Okay, let me have this meeting. Let's define everything, and I will let you know when we launch. Sunday will be great. Hope that will be the date, but I cannot confirm you 100%. Let me verify. And once we are live, then we launch the new meme coin with the old friends, the family and friends. So if we, for example, we XPAD is live Sunday, well, on Tuesday we can launch the coin. Just the time for me to gather everybody, to make the roadmap and everything, so we can go live. And from there, fun is going to start again. Fun will be back again. That's what we want. That's what we deserve. You guys deserve that. I mean, I feel so bad. You have no idea. Even though, if I look myself in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're doing whatever you can, but still, I feel bad when I see all those guys, all of you, I mean, good people from my point of view again, being loyal, working, not seeing results yet. Yeah, that's how to say that. That's annoying. So I feel bad about that. But also I know that the big success is made through the pain, through this period of patience that sometimes is too much. Look at the crow story I told you just by when I started this conversation. That's an amazing example. There is no better feeling than opening your wallet and saying boom, like 3-4x, and something stable that continues to go up, and you say, whoa, finally I'm going to make my money from here. That's what I'm going to win in crypto. I've lost so many on many things, same thing here. So just a question of day. Get ready. Accumulate if you can. Bring on your friends, and I will update you tonight to tell you when I believe we are going to launch XPAD. And from there, I mean, I know. As soon as we start, the party will get started.
All right. So when you launch, are you going to host a space, or should I do it?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
Because I am off Sunday and Monday, so I got the whole day, my friend.
So you're available for us. Okay.
Absolutely.
I believe that would be great to make a co-host with the new X's profile that is right now listening to the space.
Sure.
With KOKO official. Yeah, that will be great, because this way you can help me and handle the conversation, and people who want to come speak, because normally people will have questions. I hope it's going to be like an open mic. Everybody comes and share their thoughts. That's what I want to be. So yeah, okay, appreciate it, Big Onker.
Sure.
I'll let you know.
Sure, probably run it similar to how I do here. Which, for those of you who don't know right now, this is a what I call hog wild. We're just talking about XProject, and in just a few minutes, we're going to open it up to open mic.
All right.
That's all.
Okay, so yeah, that's it for me now. So if you have any questions, let's go.
Okay, before I pick up any questions, and guys, I know Placebo, you want to come on up. Go ahead and send a request again, and I'll get you up here, Placebo. Anybody else want to come on up and speak? You're welcome to. Cross, if I can just speak for the community, we are extremely grateful, and we are happy. We are excited, and you know, it's. I look at my meeting with you as it is a gift from God, and I appreciate it. And you know what? And I appreciate you never giving up on us. You know, you talk about us not giving up on you. I appreciate you not giving up on us. So anyhow, thank you for that. And I'm like, oh boy, I don't think I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I don't think I'm going to be sleeping anytime soon. So anyhow, somebody come on up. Somebody come on up. I know Placebo, if you're still here, I know you wanted to come on up and speak. I don't know if you can. Anybody else want to come on up and speak? Anybody have a question?
Come on, guys.
Let me see. Oh, Placebo's not here anymore. Okay. Anyhow, Placebo, if you come back, you're welcome to come on up and speak. I know this time of day, Cross, everybody's at work.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Remember, if you...
It's fine. It's fine.
Guys and girls, you can at me in the telegrams. If you can't speak, but you do have a question, at me in telegrams. I think Cross was pretty thorough. You know, he gave us the plan for the next 4 or 5 days, you know, that they're going to have a meeting today, and they will just decide a launch date today, possibly Sunday, not guaranteed, possibly Sunday. And then many people were asking about the new coin that we're going to launch. It is not the crossover coin, guys and girls. That is something I suggested we do as a namesake, as Cross's namesake, as a way to honor him. We push it to bonding. Okay, Cross is not going to push this, guys. That's us. We push it. Us. Just like KOKO. Okay, KOKO is not a community coin. It is our community coin. We push it. Anyhow, and that token that you want to launch is going to possibly be 2 or 3 days after XPAD launch. And you did mention that we will get the contract first, and it's our responsibility to keep the floor. Do I have it right?
Absolutely. I mean, I think you guys have it already. You know,
Gotcha.
I mean, that floor is not going down anytime soon. That's for sure. We saw on KOKO, but yeah, I wanted to mention this. We saw on KOKO some sales like 5 days ago or something like that, but they were bought back. Like who, you know, I mean, we got some, of course, some people that, you know, for them it's enough, you know, they want to move on, but you know, I might be the only one that is like embracing this. I'm like, yeah, I mean, sell here if you want to. I mean, I suggest you don't, because I want you to win at the end of the day. But if you decide to sell here, I rather you having you selling now than later, because you know you are not here in long term. So every time I see this, I'm like happy, because I'm in my mind, yeah, for real. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to buy back more and have more control on that. You know, I mean, in the pool right now on KOKO, last time I checked, there were 4% in the stake in the pool, in the liquidity pool, and 1%, you take it, and 1% is like only 25K now. I don't know if you guys remember how many buys I made worth 25K.
Wow.
Last year. Yeah. You remember that was absolutely crazy, the buybacks I made. When I think about what I did, I'm like, what? I literally put it over $2 million, guys, in the KOKO chart, you know.
Wow.
And what happened? It bumped, of course, but then it went down very quickly, because, you know, I was the one putting. So basically, I just gave my money. You know, that's what happened. If you look at it, that's pretty insane. So that's why if people are saying now, it's like, yeah, good luck, and I'm happy. But this time, you know, I will buy cheaper, and so this won't happen again. You know,
Sure.
For me, buying 3% of the supply, remaining only 1%. I'm pretty sure people will hold now. You know, that the one that have impact are gone. So This to say that everything happened for a reason. I have so many examples. There is one private for me that happened like today. I mean, yesterday and today. I didn't expect it, but it happened. I cannot give you details about this, but it was just another proof that yeah, things happen for a reason, guys.
Sure.
There is a timing. You know, there. I don't know whatever you believe in, but we are in the closed environment named Earth, right? Where it's all about energy, it's all about movement, and there are sometimes things that happens when they are supposed to happen. That's it. Well, you cannot do anything about it. Just the best thing is to accept. And when you have conviction, then it's easy. If you
Sure.
don't have conviction, that's it. But well, all I know is you all guys have conviction. If not, you will not be there. So, I don't have to convince anybody. But I have that feeling that we are finally getting there. And it's not only a feeling, it's like, when I make assumptions, mathematical things, and I look them with numbers, I'm like, yeah, we are arriving to that point where everything is aligned, strong community, a bottom, solid floor charts, utility that are going with the market's need. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited, and I'm thankful.
Absolutely. Yes, me too. I agree. I agree. Some things are going to happen. They're supposed to happen. Either we need to learn something from it. Maybe we need to work through it. Who knows? Who knows what the reason is? But yeah, some things happen because they're supposed to. I agree with you. I did get an ad on Telegram from Crypto Plumber. He says you are his hero. So crypto plumber says thank you. You are his hero, and he also wants to take the day off on launch day. He wants to take the day off too. So please, yes, just like you said, if we can have a day or two lead time so that we can make those plans.
Sure.
I also want to.
I'll let you know when I'm sure.
I also want. You said that you're a couple more things is in terms of social media. You mentioned that we can that all socials have been or are being updated, and that we can go to a gold X. Is it your plan to get the gold X?
Well, yeah, definitely, because it's useful. So it has three effects. Number one, of course, is it's visual. People gain trust when they see this golden badge somehow, but this is how it works. So number one. Number two, it's the features that you can get when you have the right golden account, because there are several golden accounts, several offers, and the offer that suits us allow us to put our other accounts under it. So you have XERS official.
Okay.
That's the main account, and then we can link XPAD account. We can link XShot account, and they will all have that ticker, and it will be mentioned that they are linked to the XERS project. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've seen it with other communities, and that is a great sign of legitimacy. It's a great sign, for somebody wanting to jump in to say, hey, this is real stuff.
Exactly.
They got the gold. I want to just mention something for the community about to the community about XPAD. One thing that we can do as a community, and it doesn't cost hardly anything, is to make our own make our own tokens. And I mentioned the other day that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it it's a novelty, okay? It's something new. And yes, I'm going to share it everywhere. But no, I'm actually not even going to buy any of my own token. I'm just going to create it. And go ahead and share it. Hey, look what I did. Hey, look what I did, and stuff like that. And let's get all of us to do that. I mean, you're talking, probably hundreds of thousands of people that all of us together can reach by sharing that. So I'm going to encourage everybody to make your own novelty token. Just go ahead and do it. I think during the test, what do we have, about 6 tokens made cross during the test?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Yeah. And, everybody here on the space, you already have a Twitter account, so you can easily connect them. you know, and you don't have to buy it. You don't have to, oh my goodness, you don't have to do deck screener, and
Merci, Saida.
you don't have to do all those things. Just create a novelty token. That's what I'm going to do, to show my wife, hey, look what I did. I have my own crypto. That's what I'm going to do. And so
Absolutely.
So yeah.
It reminds me.
Go ahead.
It reminds me something like 15 years ago. No, maybe 20 years ago now. Time is flying. When I created my first website, I was so proud, bro. Like I contacted my father. I remember my mom, everybody was look, and they say go to the website. They were there, and I was modifying the website live, like writing hello dad, hello mom, something like that. And for them it was like magic. It reminds me of this. We are kind of the same revolution here, something new. And yeah, you can create a coin and share, but I want to say that it's like a reminder that pushing a coin is not easy at all, right?
Sure.
So whenever you do something like that, you need to be clear with yourself, like, okay, I'm going to put that money. I'm ready to lose it if it doesn't work. If it goes it goes up, I will take profit responsibly so I don't lose money. But that's it. I don't hope that much because believe me, guys, pushing a coin nowadays is very hard. Very, 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 very hard. The market is totally diluted. People are shaken. I mean, most people lost money. All the old OGs, making money. That's the reality. So if you do so, just do it for fun.
Exactly.
You never know. You can be lucky, right?
Yep.
But don't expect anything.
Well, that's what I'm doing, and I'm not even planning on being lucky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create it. I'm going to put that 1% tax in there. And if I ever get lucky and somebody decides to CTO it and go ahead and push it, let them push it. Let them do what they're going to do. But I want to create it just as a novelty, just to say, hey, look what I did. You can do it too, but it gets more eyes. When we all do it,
absolutely,
it gets more eyes, especially on that DeFi ending. It just gets those eyes there.
Yep. Just remember something, guys. I will be there to help you. I believe you can even create an academy, to help people launch and support them. I mean, you guys know that we have this option for a feature project on XPAD. We will allow people to get featured on XPAD.
Oh, wow.
You have our expertise, our support in exchange of some fees. I told you that already, didn't I?
I don't think so. I not that I remember. You may have.
Yeah.
You may have. I try to do my best taking notes, but I don't catch everything.
No worries. Yeah, you're doing great. So the idea is that there is XPAD for everybody, like you see, but there is like another option, like premium access. So it means that we are going to study you. We study the team who wants to launch. They will have to pay some fees because they are going to take time from us to make the expert to analyze their situation, to analyze their project, their funds, their marketing strategy, everything. And if they qualify, then we will help them by sharing to our community early. So like we did on Dermo. So, this kind of idea, like incubating and plus opening to them all our network, all the plugs to the several tools like, listings, stuff like that. We'll be there to help them, to give them maximum chance. And we will get some supply in exchange for that work. So
sorry, somebody wanted to come up and speak. I went to hit the button.
Oh, sorry.
I went to hit the button and they left, and it hit mute space.
Oh, okay. So fine, no worries. I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so we're saying that those teams, they are going to pay some fees just to have us analyze their project, whether it's yes or no, not refundable. And then if we accept them, we will get some tokens. The number is still to be defined. You can imagine maybe 3-5% of the total supply that will be airdrops to the Xers.
Oh, cool. So
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So it's a win-win situation.
Another passive income opportunity.
Definitely, definitely, this is part because we want to. It's like how can we make our holders, the Xers that are staking, making revenues. So there are a lot of things, and if we can add something that makes sense, we will do it. Like this one, we did it on Dermo. I mean, Dermo didn't go well. I mean, it went to like $2 or $3 million at launch, but it just died like quickly. And the distribution of the tokens was linear. It was during it was like for I don't remember exactly, but it wasn't one shot. Here it's going to be different. So the Xers have another source of income. They can get their tokens at any moment, and decide to sell or not, or hold or whatever. But of course, we'll make some rules because we don't want to hurt the project, right? That the guys will create. Yeah. But still, I mean, this is a great thing. This is a win-win situation. The guys are launching with a basic team, basic community, and a lot of hype and support. And our community, well, they get free tokens, so everybody's happy. That's the goal. But for me, the most exciting thing is not even this, to be honest with you guys, like I've been saying always. It's really, really the next step with XShot. XShot is crazy, guys. This is something that will help us. Like, I mean, as soon look, XPAD goes live and it works and it grows, and we see the effect, the impact. You guys will be able to follow the money. That's pretty cool, right? And then XShot, which has the possibility to make like 10-time income.
Wow.
That XPAD will do. Yes. This is the one, I'm like, for me, it's like, let's validate XPAD. Let's be good with that. Everybody's happy. It's working. And then we have even more credibility. We have more money to focus on XShot. And it will follow right after, because we made an MVP. We have the fundamentals. Now we have to do all the design, which is this is the most important at the end of the day. So users can use it smoothly and they adopt it and they stay there. And plus other things, but let's go step by step. I mean, I'm very excited. This project is amazing. I think it's a lifetime project for everybody here. It's the really beginning of it. It took us 2 years, to make a lot of tests, to fail a lot. To have some success also, to learn, to consolidate our community and everything, and there we are. So we are at the right time, right moment. A lot of people bought for my friends the deep, like when we're at 1.5 million, $2 million, and they are so happy. Like they are like, bro, I've never seen a chart like that where I can sleep. Yes, because guys, the people that are holding here, they are committed 100%. It's their project. One guy asked me, say, what about the supply control? I said, I have no supply control. I have no supply control next year's, nothing. Because all my tokens, I send them to the liquidity pool. And what my tokens, I can buy and sell like everybody. And that's what I did and I'm doing. But that's it. We are 100% DeFi. We are unique. Everybody here has a responsibility. I mean, if you guys tomorrow that are going to draw the chart, and decide you are going to be the whales, like the Bitcoin whales today, having fun with everybody, you are going to be the same here with XERS and KOKO. And I trust you. So that's why I'm doing it. If I knew you were cheating or going to cheat or something, I wouldn't bother. But I know you're not. I'm absolutely sure about that. This is the strongest community I've ever seen. Very proud of this community. And I can't wait for you to win big and to shout it to the whole world.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. That's right. That's right. We're going to get X-Rayed up here in just a moment. Remember, everybody, this is open chat. You're welcome to come on up and speak. And if you don't have a koala or an XERS PFP, please make sure you show the space, okay? Now, Cross, I would like your opinion on something. Did you see that Coinbase is trying to build like an XShot? They already have DeFi on Base. They're creating a DeFi trading platform on Sol.
Okay, no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, Yeah,
I know that you can trade on DEX, but I didn't see that they are building a platform.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Breaking news. Breaking news. What is your opinion on these centralized exchanges potentially getting involved with DeFi like this?
Good question. Um, let's go to the fundamentals first. Those exchanges are like parasites. They are, they saw the opportunity and say, blockchain is complicated, the access is complicated. We're going to facilitate the access to people, and we're going to make money out of it, exactly like a bank. That's the same thing. They are like a bank. They are providing services out of a currency or several currencies, and that's pretty it. Then they know that they are like a mistake, in the crypto industry, because normally blockchain is meant to be totally decentralized. So they are, there is something wrong with them, and they know it. And they also know that there is a lot of volume, even more, on DEX than on exchanges. I mean, if you're Binance, it's different, but all the others, I'm saying. So they want to adapt and say, okay, we are able to provide you tools for the DeFi, so we can make money on it. So that's it. They are providing. So for me, it's how to say that they are trying to run after something that already is there and it's not needed. So they are entering a market where they are late, where they might have a good and bad reputation. For some people, it's cool because it will make them easier maybe to transfer their assets from DeFi to exchange, let's say for Coinbase, for example. But for other people, it's like, no, I mean, if I'm DeFi, I'm DeFi. I don't need to have any link with you, especially with the fact that the regulation is coming. There are a lot of things changing. I don't know if you guys are on exchange. You see the messages. Regulations are coming hard. And that's not the thing we want. I mean, me, for example, I don't want to be KYC to them, to my French government and or whatever, so what I think is that they should stay what they're doing. They, I don't think they will be successful, to be honest. That's my guess here. I don't think they will be successful because there are already true DeFi tools and others coming. And if you are DeFi fan, you are not going to use the Coinbase one. You are going to use Axiom. You are going to use Xshot, stuff like that. So I'm not very bullish on them, but it just comforts me in the idea that DeFi is the way. Even exchanges are going there now. So we've been right from day one. And you guys, if you see all what we have been thinking about, we were always in advance. We always thought about solutions and ideas that were created afterward by others and in a very good way. We were just slow in doing because we didn't have enough money.
Sure.
Let's put it very simple.
Sure.
Yeah. But now we are arriving to be competitive with some of the solutions we think are going to be useful. So that's my answer for Coinbase.
I'm going to quote that, Cross. We are arriving. Cross says we are arriving. I love it.
Yeah.
Gemba, how are you? Is it? X-Ray Gemba, how are you?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Cross.
Good morning, bro.
I was thinking about the thing. Did you have ever thought about the scenario that the total supply will be gone when we are a success and there's no way to buy back?
You mean XERS or KOKO?
XERS.
No, actually, they will. Yeah.
There's only what it is, 73 million left. Let's say there's a will buying and I got a phone call. Okay. And there is no way to buy from the market. And the revenue pool is getting empty because you can't pay the revenues anymore for the staking. What happens then?
Oh, Well, that's impossible because at any moment, even if there is only one token remaining in X's, you will still be able to buy a fraction of it. It's like Bitcoin. There are, over the 20 million, how much? 21 millions dollar Bitcoin. I always mistake.
Yeah, 21 million.
Yeah.
You can break it down into
It's 21, huh?
satoshis.
Yeah, exactly. So on the 21 millions, so right now people are buying 0.0001 Bitcoin, so it's fractionable. The difference will be the impact. So how will buyback work? You have the automated one. They don't care about the price. They just have the money and they buy. They don't, that's the automatic thing. Then the manual one, we will use them when people will dump. So imagine we are at 100 million market cap. Someone sells, I don't know, let's say 100K. So 0.1% of the supply, right? At the time, a manual buyback would make sense because we can buy more tokens. But for us, it's not about having tokens. It's, oh, everybody's calling me now.
That's a really good question, Gamba. I appreciate you asking. Anybody else want to come on up, talk to Cross, ask a question?
Sorry.
Go ahead, bud.
Okay, back.
I'm back. Sorry, I had another phone call. Did you have my answer?
Yes. So we're going to talk about extoshis in the future.
Exactly. I mean, yes. I mean, why not? Why not? I think with all we're doing, I mean, it's mechanical. It's very simple for me. If our utilities work, they're going to work. That's number one. Number two, if they are adopted, which is the most important thing, that's it. We are going to be successful. It's mechanical. And we still have a lot of ideas on which develop each utility and new utilities. So yeah, it will continue to go up and up and up mechanically. As long as we are good and we are in the market, we are providing the service that is needed, we are going to be successful, and there is no limit to that.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna wait till tonight to hear the launch date from you.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Cross. Have a good day.
Of course, you too, bro.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, in a community, imagine this. When people are buying XToshis, okay, they are buying XToshis, right? That's how small of an amount their money is going to get them. But we're getting airdrop thousands a month.
Mon chargeur.
Imagine, wow, that just blows my mind. Here, if you're watching me on YouTube, it's like wow, just blows my mind. Anybody else want to come on up and say hello? Anybody else have a question? Guys and girls, anybody else have a question? Anybody else want to come on up and say hello?
Come on, guys.
By the way, anybody who has never come up to a space, this is a good time. Remember, this is a safe place. I'm an English teacher. English is a second language teacher. Most everybody in here doesn't speak English natively. So you're not alone here. You're in a safe place. If you're worried about people understanding you or something like that, come on up here and say hello if you've never come into a space. This is a safe place. Cross, we did. Somebody called Maxim McLeod added you in the Telegram. He says an idea for Xcolor or maybe Xshot should have an option to auto trade all tokens that launch on XPAD.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that's okay. So it's not exactly like that. We wanted to integrate Xcolor automatic with Xshot. Having something automatic with XPAD is a bit more complicated because you don't know the quality of the tokens, right?
Sure.
While Xcolor, you see it has been called, it means the token has potential of growth. But if we take 100% of the coins on XPAD, then I'm afraid it's going to be a red flag for the XPAD users because what's going to happen? It means like that we are going to be the first to buy it, like the dev buys some supply, launch the token, and us immediately auto buy this is, I mean, this can be seen bullish or not, but if imagine I'm a bad dev and I want to make quick money, I will just launch on XPAD, whatever. Xcolor will, I mean, Xshot will buy immediately for the Xcolor users, and then I will dump immediately and take their money. So it's very easy to scam if we do so. So the answer is no at the moment. And we will have Xcolor that will call some XPAD, but the successful ones, the one that Xcolor estimates that have potential to grow.
Good stuff. Good answer, my friend. Good answer. Perfect answer, by the way, too. There is a tremendous opportunity for dishonesty there, you know, with things like that. So, we don't look here. We want to make some money. You know, now I had an idea similar to that in the past, and never really chased it down or anything like that. And you know, I'm glad I didn't. Anybody else want to come on up and say hello? We're here hour and a half. So I'll give you just a few moments to come on up and say hello. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down.
And you know, I was thinking, you know why Ivo is saying, no, Crypto Plumber say cross is 0. Appreciate that, by the way, but even I think it's too much. But the reason I think he's saying that is because he's been believing in the coin and he's been holding and accumulating very lows, even if he bought first high. And now he finds himself in a position when he's finally positive with a good amount of money in something he can trust, you know, and can sleep on, which is very rare. That's why we need to focus our communication on that, you know, and saying, yeah, we don't tell you we are going to Binance tomorrow. We're telling you that we're working, we have a plan. Here it is. Here is the community. Numbers don't lie, as you can see. And, well, if you have money you can afford to lose, always say this, you know, just if you, rather than putting money on a random green candle, maybe take a bit of it, put it there and just forget it, you know, just forget it. That's the key, you know, like I forgot my crow. And like 2 days ago, I received the alert saying, "Well, we were pumping," and I took out my money. We're talking about big money, guys. Yeah, I mean, it was small, but when you multiply by 6 or 7 the amount, it quickly goes to an important amount. You know, it's the same for us. Look at the guys that bought at 300k, 400k. They are 5, 6, 7x right now. I mean, how comfortable, how good it is. You know.
That's right. That's right. You know, I'm thankful for that 500 and 600k because I was able to DCA down to about 900k. You know, so
there you go.
I'm sitting happy and sitting not touching it.
No, I mean,
go ahead.
This is the one right now you don't. I mean, the great thing for us, for you guys, is the staking. You know, right? I mean, making those passive revenues is a big thing. It's a big thing that's you know, maybe not evaluated to its right value now.
Yep, that's right. I mean, I have about 300k, 300,000 tokens, not dollars, tokens. I have about 300,000 tokens from staking just sitting there. So I'll make just sitting in my wallet. I'm excited, waiting. Sometime post 25 million, probably 25 million in that area. I think I'm going to use those just to get my my initials back. And then let it roll.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Yeah, and then
that's a good strategy. Like I said, and I've been saying from day one, guys, when you are in a position when you can take some profits, you need to do it. You say it a bit earlier, Big Unker. I've been saying this for 2 years now. For many reasons. I want you to be happy. I want you to have money, to be comfortable, number one. Number two, I want you to have money again because I will need you tomorrow. I will need you as the community leader for all of us. I will need you tomorrow. I want you to be wealthy. So for tomorrow, I say, hey guys, we are going to do this. You know, we need you to put some money with us. You will do it like, you know, with not thinking because you have plenty of it, and you'll be happy to put some back into the project, you know, to help out. And this makes the huge difference. You know, you can have the biggest community ever, but if your community is broke, you are not doing anything. We are not in 2021, right? You know, when Shiba launched, and then dumped and then went again. First of all, they were not pump fund and stuff like that, so there were less contracts on the market. So the deletion wasn't like that. Memes were, just Doge made big before, so it was like, yeah, there is an example. It can be good just by shilling, and it happened by people that just literally put $100.
That's right.
Today, the market has changed.
Yes.
The world has changed.
Yes.
Doesn't work like that. So
yes.
Yeah.
So we're
doing things right.
Yep. We did have a question in Telegram. It looks like it got answered already. Does the contract allow for more minting? No, the contract is renounced, as Tox said. We cannot mint more XERs. Our current supply is it. This is it. And
Yep.
if I remember right, Cross, we do not have a burning mechanism in place, right?
No, we don't have a burning mechanism in place for XERs, no.
Okay.
And this is not something I want to do.
Right.
I see too much value in the XERs token to burn it. I think the number of it is not big. I mean, it's not like KOKO where you have trillions of tokens here. It's, there is a difference of 1000x between the number of tokens between them. It's only 1 billion. On XERs, and the tokens, we need them. I rather use them for staking, which it's not really burn, but it's a bit closer rather than being in circulation. But yeah, first question, no, of course, no minting. No, the contract is announced. We cannot mint. I mean, you can see that pretty easily on any scanner right now. And number two, no burning mechanism, and I don't think I will put any burning mechanism into XERs.
Gotcha. Good stuff. Since you mentioned KOKO, I want to make a bold prediction. My bold prediction is, if we launch this weekend, my bold prediction is by my birthday, which is October 6th, by my birthday, we will be on Binance. That's my bold prediction. By my birthday, by October 6th, we'll be on Binance.
Well, as a matter of fact, if everything goes smoothly like expected, and we get these revenues, what's going to happen is that charts are going to go up by themselves.
Yep.
Just with the revenues, people will notice that. We will, of course, communicate about it. We'll do marketing. The marketing will go back live. I will be ready to invest money in KOKO marketing again, because right now at this very moment, no reason to do that because nobody's interested. People are either away or chasing candles like always. They are not in that patient mood. They will be in that patience mood once there are some the other mechanicals, the mechanism behind, when they are they could be able to project themselves and saying, okay, the chart is going up mechanically, it will continue to go up, let me take a position, maybe not stay long, it doesn't matter, but what will happen is that a lot of people will buy it. So
yep.
If we have the adoption, I don't know if October will be the date, but what is sure is that we will be in a very serious position to attract those big exchanges. I don't know if I told you, but I think I told you, shouldn't have, but I had a deal, guys, with Binance, like, when was that? In last December, when we were after the all-time high, we were correcting, and my idea was that we were going to pump again, and I had a deal ready to go to Binance. Unfortunately, people started to cheat. What hurts me is that there are just a few people that had a lot of supply that dumped on us, and I mean, everybody knows who it is, but I'm still very salty about that guy, because he had no mercy for us, and it really killed our chances at the time. So we had to accept it and say, okay, but we learned the lesson. We let this chart go down. We let all those people exit, and they will sell like very low, like $2.5 million market cap. Yeah, let them sell. I'll be happy to see them sell more now, really,
yep.
So I can back, so we don't have this problem again, because that was a big shame. Imagine those guys, they're like, hey, where are you? We were supposed to meet at 60 and then to list you, so Yeah, we failed because of this token distribution. That was a very big mistake. Like trusting people. Sometimes, I mean, trust is a. I have trust issues now. Like you have no idea, because like I think almost everybody betrayed me. Like really, it's crazy. And people at the end they don't give a shit. They say, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry, and they just move on.
Right.
And they go to some and they repeat their scammy things on other project, and they are still there and still making. That's pretty insane. Just a second. But you know what? It's okay. All of this, like I said earlier. Yes, yes. I'm sorry, guys. Everything happens for a reason, like I said, and we are going to teach them a very good lesson.
That's right. Finish on a high note. We will teach them a lesson. That's right. So, guys and girls, since there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up here. We are crosses just to go ahead and review what we did today. Cross is going to be meeting with the team today. They will just discuss a launch date. When Cross has that date, he will communicate it with us, and he will do what he needs to do with marketing and things like that, and we will plan a space for the launch. And I think September is going to be a wonderful month. So, Cross, why don't you go ahead and give us closing message, my friend?
Yeah, guys, this is the money time right now. It's like in basketball, like when you have the last 5 minutes of the game. We call that the money time. It's where you make the difference. You win or you lose. So we are in that money time right now. Very confident with all what we have, our community, our utility, our dev team. The team has grown. The guys we have on board that are very good, and we like to have them for the long term. So here we are. Make sure you are in the right position. Make sure all your friends are in, and stay tuned. I will give you an update tonight after the meeting, so you know when we're going to launch XPAD, and from there the show will start.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Make sure your notifications are on for the Telegram, for the XERS TG, because come on, man, big news dropping. Everybody, have a great day. Cross, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for any speakers and any questions that came up. I appreciate that as well. Everybody, have a great day. And you know what? We're not going to wait till next Thursday for our next space. It's going to come sooner, a lot sooner. Anyhow, have a great day, everybody. Bye.
I crack myself up. Anyhow.